Hello everyone and welcome to Chat Select for the final of PrG versus Quackd. And it might not come as a big surprise that Kazakhs just got banned out by PrG. I assume that they just saw Quack get the pentakill with Kazakhs last game. And we also see Bryce coming out as a ban by Quack, along with Katarina, again by PrG. Chet gets banned, which is not a big surprise. He gets banned pretty much all the time. With PRG's third ban being... you're thinking? By the way, I should be joined here by Staff Mixer for the Jam Select anytime soon.
Yes, I'm here.
And he and Ravenworld will be casting the actual game. Evelyn is the third ban by PrG. And then Malphite's being banned out by Quack. What do you think? Both teams have shown an absolutely amazing play earlier.
I didn't expect Quack to ban Malphite after they dominated him in top lane last game.
Yes, but Malphite is no more mates.
And I do understand the Ryze ban because PRG earlier this tournament played a very good Ryze.
Yes, but Malphite as a jungler might cause a lot of problems.
Yeah,
He
that's...
can pickup though.
Amumu is also a very strong jungler.
But now if he gets a good bandage spell ultimate off, Quack might be in some trouble. Is he EUNE getting picked by Quack? Is it gonna be jungle EUNE? Is it gonna be support? What do you think?
I guess it will be a Nunu support.
Oh, and that looks again. that is going to cause PrG a few problems. If she can get off to an amazing start like she did last game.
But the difference is now that it's a Lux first pick and she can be counted now.
Who do you think they would pick to counter Lux? Diana's open?
Diana...
Or would they go for an AD mid, as we've been seeing lately?
You mean something like Talon?
A
Talon?
Or a Riven, which we saw actually yesterday in the finals on EU West. But yes, a Talon could...
Something like Fizz. Fizz is extremely good against Lux because if you hit the Q with Lux to bind, Fizz is able to jump away in time.
This is a very good option. Asadin is a very good option.
Are we gonna see a double AD carry now or not? That would have been quite fun to watch.
Oh, and yeah. No Twitch. Raga's would be a very good option, but not Twitch.
Are they going to lock in? No, they're
not. Damn.
It is going, for PrG, it is going to be a Twitch Tarek bottom lane.
Oh, we have Draven!
No.
And Tarek!
Raven,
let's switch the Draven for the Tarek.
Oh no. They want to confuse us, I think.
Yes, they do. But...
oh, triple support? No, they are trolling.
Have you ever fought against an AP Nami mid?
What? AP? No. Blitz. Oh, that would be an awesome team comp, to be honest.
AP
I want to see that, please.
Amazing. Much. Are we?
Trundle on the jungle.
Are we actually going to see Trundle? That would be quite surprising if we did.
Finally, I can complain during all game if they don't pick Pink Tarek. Finally.
I got bad news. It's the same Tarek as the one of a few games ago.
Yeah, but maybe he changed his mind.
Maybe he has both skins. Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
Oh, Sarah. Sarah against Lux. What way do you think it would go?
Actually, Zyra's a pretty good pick, because if Lux hits the bind, then we'll do the combo. Zyra got the range to just poke back.
And if she sees...
they both have like this bind thing.
If she sees a bind coming at her, drop quick plans.
Try with Aurelia now against Trundle. Uno seems to be jungle. I don't like very much their choice this game. Let's just change and send Thunder, for example.
They just picked up Olaf, so it is probably going to be Olaf solo top against Trundle, or is it going to be a jungle Trundle? Or actually, it might just be a placeholder pick or not.
I'm really surprised by the Trundle pick. I thought he was trolling. Maybe he's still trolling, but who knows? Trundle's always trolling.
And Chase.
Chase against Olaf.
Chase against Olaf. I would...
Will be an interesting lane.
I would probably give the advantage to Chase in that matchup. I'm honestly unsure how this game is gonna go. Especially the Trundle pick. It looks a bit weird. Because...
Like, if we look at the team fights, then I would say that the blue team has a huge advantage because, like, maybe it was a placeholder champion. I guess it was a placeholder champion. Oh yeah, that's...
Oh, there was apparently an issue.
But like the Amumu, Zira, the ult combo, and the Twitch late game with ult, like Twitch late game can destroy everyone. Now I think we can just keep this game.
But yes, it is going
Jace Olaf is going to be a very, very aggressive lane, I think. Like, Jace got the range poke, but Olaf got his Q.
Guys, it's time now. Just tell them on chat to pick Pink Taric. Everyone, everyone expects it.
Oh, he doesn't have the pink Taric skin.
No, he doesn't have the skin.
Ouch.
Right. Okay, so we're gonna get... This is probably just gonna be a pick. Oh, a Elise ban and a Galio ban. Well, that is quite awkward.
Ash ban, what?
For the people that were not in the original game.
Look at the ban order of the purple team.
For the people that were not in the original team select, we had... What did we have banned by PrG? We had
Kha'Zix,
the Kha'Zix
ban because he made a penta the game before this. We also saw a Rise ban because PrG had a very good Rise.
We had Rise ban, we had...
Malphite ban from PrG side.
Malphite was banned.
Katarina.
Katarina was banned.
Is well known for snowballing.
Is there some of the players that play Katarina, or is it just...
I haven't seen anyone playing Katarina so far in the games we streamed.
Or is it just a safety ban?
Katarina is like a pick that can be like, even if you don't play well in late game, when you get few kills in a team fight, like the cooldowns are gone, you can deal so much damage and snowball. So I can understand the ban.
Yes, but if the enemy team or if you just get enough CC, Katarina is hard.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying like, how do you count Katarina? By getting a stun or something, but like on the elo I play, Katarinas it doesn't matter how many CC you have in your team against the Katarina, there's always a way that she can burst.
But this is why we had to really work on Katarina to change her, because the old Katarina I need, she was unleashing huge amounts of damage, but if she was CC'd, it was over. And after the rework, that was the purpose, so that she can deal small amounts of damage, but be able to, you know, to be efficient even if she's stunned or CC'd.
Especially the addition of Sinister Steel helped Katarina, I assume. Because previously the empowered spells just felt a bit weak in comparison to having an actual skill.
Or it was it or nothing. She was either unleashing her damage and she was practically destroying the other team, or she was stunned, it was over, she was useless.
No, because I have noticed in some of the newer champions that passive abilities have been avoided. Like abilities that you just toggle on or off in the new champion design, well, for the past few champions. I mean, Riot is getting a lot more creative with what they can do with your abilities, I think.
Okay, so if we look at bot lane, Twitch Tarek against Caitlyn, Nunu. I think that Caitlyn and Nunu are gonna give a lot of pressure to the blue team because the Twitch range is, I think, 100 less than Caitlyn. And I think if Twitch is going to get a minion, Nunu will just snowball him. And then Caitlyn will poke.
But the problem is though, Twitch has his ultimate to increase his range. Twitch also has
it's ultimate.
Twitch
But
also has
Tarek. I think like early game before level 6 and stuff. I think Purple's getting a lot of pressure on that lane. But Trundle, I mean...
I'm not sure how well Trundle is gonna do. Very can study.
Whenever I see a Trundle, he's only running behind champions, like after champions, and he's too slow to do anything.
Twitch slows, Amumu stuns, Zyra binds, Olaf slows.
The CC is huge. I once heard that a writer said that the pillar of Trundle is like the most OP thing.
But Trundle is also, aside from Anivia, only Anivia and Trundle can actually create terrain that you can't pass through.
But I think like the problem of Trundle is like in the state of which League of Legends is now, every champion needs to deal damage in order to be effective, and Trundle only got his Q, which deals not even a lot of damage, but it's his only damage spell. Like his ult drains away 150 something.
Yes,
that's not much, but like it decreases the armor and match cases. It's like he needs a good team in order to be effective. Like,
but what is massive on Trundle is the fact that he can decrease attack damage on champions.
Yeah, he's like the perfect AD counter. But first he needs to get close to the enemy AD, and that's like
close, indeed.
That's hard.
If you stay clear from the bushes, it is very hard for Trundle to get a gank off. Especially, then again, he would probably have the most success top lane pre-level 6 because Jace can just also put a slowdown and knock Olaf back. But I'm sure that they are well aware why they picked it, so I'll be very interested to see how this turns out.
Bloodstone Tarek. This is gonna be a sad day. The Ravenwatch, I think you should be able to spectate it.
You should be able to spectate us now, indeed.
Yes, now I can.
Good. And you can see that actually Quackd has 3 diamond players and 1 platinum player. But PrG also has a diamond player and a gold player.
And there are 4 honorable opponents.
Exactly, yes. This is the most important,
yes.
So...
I'm gonna predict that this game is gonna be quite interesting to watch. Because all members are at least rated and will know what they're doing.
Again, you can see in that Lux, Caitlyn both have cleanse. Like we saw that last game, and it worked out. But yeah, Tarek's stun, Zyra bind. But you don't see that often that the mid lane goes for cleanse instead of ignite or like teleport. Okay, so purple team buying a lot of boots. No, only 2 boots, but you can see on the blue team there are 3 times a flask.
I like both setups. I don't. I'm not pretty sure about Twitch and Olaf in the same team again.
I like the
Seems to
tunnels.
be.
Okay, they are doing the same as last game. They are going to try to invade the blue buff from top lane. Seems they are they backing off? Yes. Again, in the first minute you can already see how aggressive the purple team wants to play. Like last game, they were keeping pressure in all lanes and also tried to invade early game. And now they are doing the exact same tactic. So, I guess in a few minutes we will see pushed lanes in bot lane, top lane, maybe even mid. Although I think that Zira will push much harder with the plants. Okay, buffs are being taken. Amumu did use the smite, while Trundle did it smiteless.
Smiteless, I like that.
Seems like Amumu is going for early top lane gank. And Trundle went instantly to red buff. And purple team knows about it, because there's a ping right on Amumu's face. I still wonder how they know that Amumu is in that bush. Okay, because Amumu tried to gank top, spent a lot of time on it, and Tonari got the level advantage. Seems like he's going for the enemy jungle's red.
And purple team has farmed a bit better till now.
Yeah, as expected, they are having the pressure on bottom again. Oh, there goes the tunnel gank.
In all lanes, it seems they are efficient.
Is it enough? Yes. Passive. Wow. That was a good tunnel gank. I didn't expect that he could do such a good gank early.
Did you just see the tunnel gank because you seem to be behind on what's actually being shown on the stream?
Then I'm behind.
Yes, you are.
Not anymore, not anymore.
Oh, right.
Fine.
Now, currently the in-game time for me is
4:24. Yes. Yep. Yes. Okay.
Right, you must
behind.
It was surprising because I did see the gank mid go down with first blood, and you just didn't know that. Anyway, if you're back up to speed, all is well.
It should be fine now. I thought I was correct. But oops. Okay, Amumu is going for a gank. Low HP though. Not sure. I think purple team can see Amumu now, having the ward in Tribush.
All the pings go down on him, so he has been spotted and he is just backing off. Although, is he gonna try again? No, he's going for his raids.
Yes.
Zyra is putting a ward at the entrance of Purple's jungle.
He's just going back to shop and he's probably gonna buy a Philosopher's Stone. No, he's gonna buy the Goddess. It's
He
the
is
first
going
time I
straight
see
for a
someone
mana
doing that.
immune. That is indeed something I haven't seen before. Although I
But
guess
that
if
sounds like since he got nerfed, the latest nerf, his mana costs are way higher than before, and he can like poke and do a lot of damage, but he's so fast, and then he can't do anything besides auto attack and stuff. So actually, like there, now it's this new item, and it upgrades. And it
Indeed.
evolves, and then yeah, it's a very good pick. That part about it.
Does it upgrade to, what is it called? Munimane?
Which?
The upgrade of Manamium.
Oh, Twitch is
Oh.
Twitch Trundle is going fin for Trundle. Oh, that was an absolutely amazing
Again,
team play there.
Trundle.
I did
That-
rat.
That Pearl of Filth along with the combination of a Piltover Peacemaker just made sure Twitch die. Olaf is getting a bit aggressive on Jace. And Jace is taking a lot of poke. Whereas if he can get
And purple team is going for an early dragon.
oh,
There's not much
there's
side can do since bot
there's
lane
nothing
just
they can
died.
do against it.
And well, Luxel, Nunu Q, Trundle Smite. Not able to even try to steal it.
They just didn't have vision on it either. They could not steal. Unless Mimi wanted to face check against the pretty much complete.
Yeah, but even then he wasn't
Quackd.
able to outsmite it. Together with the Q of Nunu. Smite of Trundle.
Olaf once again is getting some good damage on Jace though. Both of them do damage on each other. I would
Olaf is
favor-
dealing a lot of damage. Like Jace already went back to base once and bought a longsword, but Olaf still can easily keep up with the damage. Probably because of his E, but
I would favor Jace in the poke battle.
in the poke battle, yes, because of his range.
No, and just he actually has the W to heal up. Jace currently only has his flask. And even then,
A Momo gang, but doesn't
later
work.
game. Yes, the Mumu spotted, the Mumu's pinged out.
He's really getting the Iron Fate. He's level 4, Trundle's level 6. Also got a kill and 2 assists. Like the gold difference is almost
So-
1k already.
Zyra is trying her hardest to last hit under third, but if you look at overall gold difference, just 3k gold 8 minutes in is going to be massive for PrG to try and make up. Especially when you look where the gold is. Jace and Olaf are pretty much even, but Trundle is so far ahead of Mumu. Oh, but Twitch ults, but is actually stopped by
Caitlyn.
Mumu. Caitlyn
What's
ults
Nunu?
Twitch, hits the turret,
He's-
but they are deep,
Oh,
trading
wow,
a nice
the
amount of
Luxel.
damage. And
Will
That
they get
was-
Switch?
That was so tricky.
now Twitch is going to get
Maybe
out.
Lux. No.
No.
But is she in trouble? No.
But Twitch's poison actually did
Poor
manage to
Amumu.
pick up
Again,
the
this Amumu is too late. He
No,
wants really wants to help his team, but all the time he's too late. He's too slow.
Yes. Now you see that Lux is getting close to their 1k gold advantage on Zyra. And especially carries is going to be quite annoying gold difference wise.
In general, made the difference, but now we see that even top or bottom, again the difference is starting to appear.
Yeah, Caitlyn
Which is
starts
really
from
bad.
Twitch already.
Caitlyn has a BF sword, and how much gold does she have? She has enough to actually finish just a Bloodthirster. Is she gonna go for it?
Do it.
Is she gonna go for the Bloodthirster, or is she gonna upgrade?
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
there she
Double
goes.
first.
Bloodthirster.
Oh,
That is
fight
going
him mid, but Sierra misses the bind, so
There
actually
the bind,
Bob's her
gets,
ignite.
gets a fair amount of damage, but just I would call that a wasted ignite.
Yes, it is.
And now you can see the power of Jace. Those electric balls just taking out an entire minion wave after they pass through the gate.
Trundle warning enemy jungle meets Amumu, but both walking away.
Trundle and Amumu, they
Amumu
can
is still
fight.
not level 6.
They can fight, but nothing will really happen. Olaf tried to get in on Jace, but Jace knocked him away. just take another under
For a
two.
moment I was thinking they were gonna give the red buff to Twitch, but they both backed off. I think because Amomo is so far behind in his level, like he turned level 6 a moment ago, while Trund is already level 7.
I don't think Amumu has the luxury to give away red buff at this moment.
I think he should do a better Fox, you know, just to take the basics so that he can gank as much as possible from now on. I think it's time for them to start early ganks. It's the only way that they can actually gain back all this lost ground that have till now. I mean, it will be, I'm afraid it will have the same like with last game, unless if they.
And there's Trund
now.
He is dealing a fair amount of damage on Olaf, but Olaf is just going to run away. No, but you said actually a while ago there was an event by Feral Pony and I think Zion on the Riot EU Twitch channel. They were live streaming and they were actually answering a few questions. And Feral Pony even said that junglers just need to be a bit more greedy in Season 3 jungle. They can't be doing with giving away their raids and their wolves and their golems and their buffs all the time.
Oh wow, Amomo is missing the Q.
Amumu does he will pick up Jace.
This is really good for Amomo because of the experience he gets for the kill, the gold. I expected him to go top lane to get the farm, but that he seems like he's going to gank mid.
But even though they are picking up a kill here and there, it is over 3.5k gold that they are behind.
Yeah, and Dragon will be back soon.
Dragon will indeed be back soon if Quackd manages to pick up a second dragon uncontested. This is going to be absolutely bad news for PrG. Once again,
Caitlyn and Nunu backing off, maybe to prepare for the dragon fight. Chase is going to dragon.
And Caitlyn actually picks up her two boots, picks up a few more potions. If you just compare Caitlyn to Twitch, that completed BF swords is going to cause a bunch of problems. Only now Twitch has enough gold to pick up the BF swords, and then he needs another about 900 gold to finish the Bloodthirst.
And they are rushing the dragon immediately.
Once again, just no vision at all. Oh, actually,
Amomo was giving blue buff to Sira, so no chance of doing anything. Olaf was just farming top. All he can do is push, try to get Chase a bit less farm, but...
If Olaf gets farmed, that might be good though. If Olaf can get into the back line, if Olaf can get into Caitlyn, that might be enough to...
But still, it's a bad trade. A dragon not contested at all, and Chase still got most of the farm in top lane. And all what happened is that Amomo gave Sira a blue buff.
Yes. And look at that damage being done onto Amumu just by a few spells from Lux. Even the farm...
And Taric might go down in this fight.
Taric is not gonna go down.
The
Twitch is in that position. That's...
Oh wow.
That exhaust was amazing, and that might actually be a double...
Wow, that's nice.
No, that was...
That was unbelievable.
That was an absolutely amazing turnaround.
Amazing.
Perfectly played.
Taric played perfectly at that point, and also it was very good that Twitch was not afraid.
That was just... That was very well played indeed by everyone.
Very good.
Any better.
If Twitch can get fed, if Twitch
seems like Amomo wanted to gank top and Olaf blinked, there was a ward, so we might go for lane gank instead.
I think they're both doing pretty well. They just need a bit more king from now on.
Is Amumu gonna go in? He misses the Q again, but that would still save him. And it is actually Olaf picking up the kill. With Ignite.
Ignite took it, yep.
Yep. Yes, if they can get Olaf and Twitch into late game, they might stand a chance. Because the gold lead is not widening. It is staying about even.
Tondor going for... No.
I
tried to go for Taric.
It was a nice
Why was
try,
he throwing
but
the
he
ward?
saw him coming. And that is the weakness of Trundle. If he is spotted, people
I
can
think
just
that
run away.
they're gonna let fall the turret. No, not yet.
Turek can't stop them. He's trying, but minions are just finishing it off. One or two more auto attacks from Caitlyn, and yes, there it goes down. Mumu is, however, bottom, but he decides against going in on them. Ideally, PrG want to kill on Zyra right now, because she doesn't have anything. All she has is Giant's Belt. The pillar.
Oh wow,
and
and
she
I
had to flash out
flashed.
of Bind. I'm not sure what Mumu can do against the enemy team right now.
Mumu is getting back into the game. Like, he was very far behind from Trundle. Then Trundle started to focus more on ganking.
Yes,
Not
but he,
very successful ganks, so he also fell behind in experience again. While Mumu did two good ganks on top lane, got some kills out of that. All
sadly
he
enough,
needs is HP right now. He's like, yeah.
yes, he is probably going to go for the Spirits of the Lizard of the Ancient
The new
Golem.
jungle item
Yes, the one that gives you tenacity and HP.
built out of Giant's Belt.
Built out of a Giant's Belt and the Spirit Stone that he has.
And Trundle went top. Seems like they are
They
getting
will
the turret as well.
get the turret.
But they
All of
already
them
have
tried
3
to stop
turrets
them,
compared
but
to the 0 on blue side.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
And they have two Drakes, so the global gold difference 6k.
well, I was saying that the gap was not getting bigger, but with those 2 turret pickups, I'm afraid this is going to be hard for PrG to get back.
They should
Unless-
restart the contest next Drake, otherwise
They
it will be.
need to start warding Drake
Right.
first
It's
of
also
all.
about it's about warding and doing some good team battles
Oh,
right now.
Oh, there goes a
That
Momo.
flash,
Does
that
he-
flash
he
Q was
ult?
good, picking 3 people off, but they
Sera?
don't have the damage.
Wow.
They just do not have the damage to continue on with that. I
I
think
ex-
Olaf
I-
might go for a chase, but it
I
was...
think Olaf should just have gone in actually. He had his ghost, he had his ult, but he backed off immediately. I
I'm
think
not
he
sure
could have
that's-
bursted down chase.
Yes, but do you want to give them even more kills? That is...
Yeah, this ult. He could not get CC at all.
No,
I'm
but
not sure.
they did... Oh, that is
Oh,
actually
meanwhile,
very nice
bottom.
action
Again,
from Twitch.
very, very close.
Yes, but
Oh.
the expunge...
Very close,
hitting-
but I think Twitch knows very well his limits, and
He calculated the expunge just right.
Yeah. really, really good. Which may actually
Wow, it's
be a
lots
huge
of-
difference
wow.
afterwards in team battles.
His life
Twitch.
steal is huge.
Twitch is actually pulling ahead of Caitlyn, at least in farm. But because of the global gold, Caitlyn is ahead overall. However, Olaf is now doing some good damage on the turret. It's like you said, if they can contest next dragon and maybe even take it, this game might go on for a while.
Next dragon, spawning in 20 seconds. As you can see, Jace is going to the Drake again, while Olaf stays top. And Twitch and Zyra are still on base. They do have a ward now, but it,
Yes, Lux taking that
and
really
again,
fast.
everyone is
Yes, Twitch
Not
is out of
even
position,
close.
Zyra's out of position, Olaf is still in base. This is the 3rd uncontested dragon from the game.
Team has
Oh, but also the problem is, like, purple team does have the dragon timer, but because blue team didn't even have a ward, they could not see when the dragon was slain, so they
Well, now
also have no
Nunu
idea
just
when
took
it is
out... Nunu just took out awards in the pit, so they do have a timer this time. Oh,
Yeah, this
Nunu
time they
getting
do, so
a snowball.
next time
Turret
they can be
flashing
in
for
time.
the stun. And, oh my god, Twitch
They
is
have
damaged.
they have a fantastic synergy. Also, Tarek really knows how he flashed there. He saved Twitch. He secured Twitch because he was actually pretty safe, I think. And I think this combo is going to bring dramatic changes in battles if they have a good positioning and nobody targets the smart way Twitch.
If Twitch can get in with stealth, if Twitch can get a good ultimate off on mostly Caitlyn, Lux, and Jace, then in combination with Amumu's ultimate, with Zyra's ultimate.
Yeah.
I
We
think
still
we all
haven't
for
seen
early
Twitch
game.
in team battle, so practically, if you will be in a team battle, I think we'll see good things, because bottom lane is really, really powerful for blue team.
Twitch is going for
amazing.
static shift. Did not really expect that.
I'm not sure about the static shift. It's a bit of a weird item.
Together with his ultimate, it's like you ultimately can attack more people at once, and the static shift goes up to 4 targets.
I think he targets the passive, yeah.
Oh my god.
And it also
Get
gives
the damage from that Lux ultimate there. But Zyra, with her ultimate, disengages.
Lux getting off a Q.
Twitch off. Is Twitch gonna die? He is gonna die, but he is taking Jace with him. However, Zyra's passive take.
Coming to help.
And
I guess
Olaf is way too late there. Olaf is gonna die.
He will get away
with
it because of the ultimate.
Saves him, but
he was again way too late.
It's a pity. If it was a full,
I think if Olaf would have been there at the start of the fight, would have been.
Yeah, if Twitch was a bit hidden and Olaf was there.
The Twitch was unlucky. He wanted to go back in the fight and then accidentally got hit by the Lux Q. Like he was invisible. Yeah. Lux didn't know there was a Twitch. He still got hit.
Yeah, and he appeared.
And Lux instantly burst her ultimates on Twitch once she noticed that she hit him, which basically killed him.
But Twitch late game is like he can destroy everyone late game, and like all the kills he's getting right now, the early
Don't
game.
forget the push, the side push he can do.
Yes, the split push.
Yeah.
Like every game he gets, every kill he gets early game counts double for late game. Compared to Caitlyn, Caitlyn early game is very strong, but late game.
But I'm not sure about the static shift.
Extreme late game. Static shift, I would say that.
I would have preferred to see a Rurans Hurricane on him, because it does apply the poison on several targets. If he does want the attack speed. But that's just a personal opinion. You can see Twitch is having massive lifesteal indeed.
Yeah, right now I would also go for mostly for damage. Pure damage
also I think like an underestimated item is called the Sapphire item, the one build out of Stinger and just a normal longsword that gives move speed, attack damage and cooldown reduction. But like the most important thing is that it gives tenacity.
Sapphire.
Yeah, you barely see it. You barely see the item, but I think it's a really good item.
It is.
It's the perfect item for an AD, and it gives tenacity.
Oh yes, it's awesome to see more viable items having tenacity on it. For example, for the junglers, having the Spirit of the Ancient Golem with tenacity opens up having boots of swiftness or boots of mobility to
here we see Twitch doing what he does better.
Twitch is
okay, oh wow, they see Twitch bot lane. They know that everyone of blue team was still on top lane, so they are rushing Baron now.
Blue does have a ping, does have ward at Baron, so Twitch.
That was weird. Amu wanted to start with the blue buff already.
Well, I think Twitch has the time to finish off the lane until they come back.
Twitch trying to do now is like stop
give Twitch as much time as possible.
Yeah. They don't really care right now.
Jace is getting a bit low, but is Twitch? Main question is Twitch gonna get the inhibitor? If he gets the inhibitor, this is big.
Yeah, no, he will get it definitely, and that was not such a.
Wow, Jace going
down. Olaf actually shuts down. Oh my! Oh, that is a dead Mimido.
Twitch even wants to fight Caitlyn.
Now the big question is...
I don't think that he dares right now, you know, he's a bit afraid. But now he will try, and he will go for Caitlyn. Pretty sure.
Will he go? Nope.
No, Olaf is dancing around their turret.
I think he wants a bit lighter to take something or not.
It's entirely unsure what to do here. Well, their turret is back up, so they are not going to lose their inhibitor.
This was a pretty good trade of the blue team. I mean, like, when they started Baron buff purple team, the blue team knew they were in problem. Like
They
Twitch.
We have a mega creep solely for the blue team.
Yes.
They seem to be a bit behind. In reality, they are not.
10k gold behind. 10k gold. So
Yeah.
getting this
almost
inhibitor is really good.
Still, we've seen many games changing with huge differences, just because of very smart pushes like this, and they have Twitch, which is extremely dangerous. So actually, right now the gold and everything doesn't really matter because Twitch is very good. He's even better right now as CS than Kate. He knows what he does. So practically, if he pushes smartly, they may even win.
But I wonder what they will do now, because Purple Team got the Baron buff. They can decide if they want to play aggressive now and try to get the inhibitor down.
They are just going...
Like Twitch is still, they are going mid.
If Twitch does not recall instantly, along with Olaf, if they notice that there are 3 people out of position in bottom jungle, they are going to lose that inhibitor. However, they do not know where Twitch went. They're gonna try and rush the inhibitor as fast as possible, but...
Seems to want to fight us. Amumu already half HP.
Yes.
Chase is going for Twitch.
Zyro just...
Very good unleash of AoEs.
Olaf is going for it. Olaf takes the Caitlyn, but sadly enough, it is only Olaf and Tarek left alive, whereas Jace, Trundle, and Luxor still has damage. He goes in, Jace actually picks up a triple kill.
Actually, they could finish the game right here.
The end.
The problem in this fight was that Amu is still way too squishy. Rushed his frozen heart instead of finishing the Spirit Stone together with the Giant's Belt. He has no messages at all, and hit the bind on her.
And disagreeing to be
either
that was so close.
already off HP.
I think it was everything a bad positioning. Olaf was not in time, was not back.
And Chase was able to jump on Twitch instantly, and Twitch was like the main damage source, and he couldn't do anything besides running and trying to survive.
No. This means
that was a very good game, very good game.